I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
Manny Pacquiao is really considering of coming back to professional boxing. I think that would be a good measurement and sign and a marketing for him when he returned to boxing.
Debate of who is the greatest boxer of all time.
And that would be you?
I don't know. That's why I'm still keep fighting.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out about the much-anticipated return of his longtime rival, Manny Pacquiao, who is stepping back into the boxing ring at the age of 46. Their unforgettable 2015 showdown still echoes through boxing history, and their rivalry remains one of the sport's most legendary chapters. In his first public response to Pacquiao's comeback, Mayweather shared his thoughts with a mix of respect, caution, and a hint of challenge. Now, fans and analysts are buzzing with speculation. Could this spark the revival of one of boxing's most iconic rivalries, or lead to an even bigger showdown? Manny
Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios is a done deal. Fight will either happen July 19th or July 26th in Las Vegas or San Antonio. And it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be free on Amazon Prime. Whew. We blast Jake Paul for these types of fights. And yet a current world champion and Mario Barrios is going to go after Manny Pacquiao. Listen, I get it. You get to share the ring with the legend of Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest to all ever do it. But he's been retired now. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao did not look good in his previous exhibition he did last year either. Mario Barrios should easily run laps around Manny Pacquiao, destroy him. Why are we wasting time with this type of fight?
Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer, and the only man to win world titles in 8 different weight divisions, is planning an inspiring comeback at 46 years old. He retired in 2021 after a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas. Now, he's aiming to fight Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July 2025. This fight carries special meaning for Pacquiao, as the WBC welterweight title was his first major world championship. He first captured it back in 1998 when he won the WBC flyweight crown. Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old fighter from San...
What's the next fight you're working?
They're working now.
Where? Oh, you going to New York?
No.
I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, why is Roberts Gardner a coach? They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter. Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like you fight Barrios July 19th. Who wins?
Antonio, Texas, currently holds the WBC welterweight belt. He claimed the title with a dominant win over Yordenis Ugas in September 2023, dropping Ugas twice and earning a unanimous decision with scores of 118-107 twice and 117-108. That win was a career-defining moment for Barrios, especially after Terence Crawford moved up to the super welterweight division. Barrios is thrilled by the idea of facing Pacquiao, calling it an honor and a dream come true. He praised Pacquiao as a legend and one of his heroes growing up, and said he would be proud to share the ring with him. The boxing world is paying close attention to this potential fight, with fans and experts sharing mixed reactions. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman strongly supports the matchup, noting Pacquiao's lasting legacy and the history of former champions making successful comebacks. "I really like the idea," said Sulaiman. "I believe Pacquiao can still compete with or even beat any fighter today." His support shows the WBC's openness to sanction the fight, recognizing Pacquiao's lasting appeal and warrior spirit. Sean Gibbons, Pacquiao's advisor, also believes this is a great opportunity. He described Barrios as the ideal opponent for Manny, saying the fight is a close one, but very winnable. Gibbons pointed out that Barrios' style could match well with Pacquiao's strengths, making the fight both exciting and realistic for the former champion. Floyd Mayweather thinks Manny Pacquiao's return to the boxing ring might be motivated by money, a reason often behind many comebacks from retired fighters. In boxing, It's common for legendary names to step back into the spotlight, looking for one last big payday, especially if their life after boxing hasn't fully stabilized. Still, Mayweather gives credit where it's due, saying even Pacquiao's C game is better than the best efforts of many current fighters. That highlights just how special Pacquiao's talent, ring
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios, we've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So
intelligence and experience truly are. Even if he's past his peak, his speed, unusual style, and veteran instincts still give him a real shot. But there's still a serious concern. Fighting at the highest level comes with big risks, especially against younger, fresher opponents. Mayweather's comments show a mix of admiration for Pacquiao's legacy and caution about the dangers of trying to reclaim old glory. The rivalry between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao is one of the most important and richest matchups in boxing history, stretching over more than 10 years. Their eventual showdown in 2015 was the result of years of hype, tough negotiations, and non-stop public pressure. Talks originally began around 2009, when both were at the top of the sport. But progress stalled over disagreements, especially about drug testing. Mayweather demanded Olympic-style testing, which Pacquiao declined at first, causing negotiations to break down. More roadblocks came from TV network contracts and debates over how to split the earnings, keeping the fight on hold despite massive fan interest. Everything finally came together on May 2, 2015. When the two legends faced off at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas in what was billed as the fight of the century, Mayweather entered undefeated at 47-0, while Pacquiao came in with a record of 57-5-2. The fight made history financially, bringing in over 4.6 million pay-per-view buys and more than $600 million in revenue, making it the biggest earning boxing match at that time. In the ring, Mayweather stuck to his classic defensive style, careful counterpunching, slick footwork, and avoiding damage. Pacquiao struggled to land clean shots and later revealed he had suffered a shoulder injury. Before the fight, after 12 rounds, Mayweather won by unanimous decision, with scores of 118-110, 116-112, and 116-112. Although the build-up was massive. The actual fight left many fans and critics feeling underwhelmed, saying it lacked action and excitement. Still, it added to Mayweather's reputation as a defensive genius, and was another major chapter in Pacquiao's already legendary career. In the years after, both fighters stayed active. Mayweather retired undefeated at 50-0, while Pacquiao kept fighting and even won more titles before retiring in 2021. Their rivalry remains one of the sport's most memorable, combining athletic greatness, smart strategy, and global attention in a way few matchups ever have. Manny Pacquiao's decision to return to boxing comes after a period spent in politics, including a run for the Philippine Senate. His advisor, Sean Gibbons, confirmed that Pacquiao wants to end his legendary career by winning back the WBC title, an emotional goal, since that belt marked the start of his rise to stardom. The fight is expected to happen in Las Vegas, with top venues like the T-Mobile Arena and MGM Grand being considered. While the final date and location haven't been set, the bout is projected for late July 2025, once Pacquiao wraps up his political commitments. This comeback has stirred up major conversation among boxing fans and insiders, especially about the risks of a 46-year-old Pacquiao challenging a younger, active champion. Still, Pacquiao remains confident. He points to his experience and the fact that
any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather's a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Manny Pacquiao
spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said, it's a time and a place for any.
He hasn't taken a lot of damage in recent years, as reasons why he believes he can succeed. In the ring again. In July 2024, Pacquiao stepped into the ring for a 3-round exhibition match in Japan against kickboxer Rukia Ano at the Saitama Super Arena. He was originally scheduled to face Chihiro Suzuki, but Ano replaced Suzuki and proved to be a tough opponent. With his height and reach advantage, Ano kept Pacquiao at a distance using solid jabs and quick combos. Pacquiao had a hard time getting inside and using his usual footwork, partly because of the thick matting in the ring. Despite a strong final round from Pacquiao, the fight ended in a draw with no knockout. After the match, Pacquiao admitted he was only at about 60% and hadn't trained properly. Advisor Sean Gibbons agreed, saying Pacquiao wasn't in top shape and had taken the fight too casually. This performance has fueled debate in the boxing world about the wisdom of Pacquiao's full return. Promoter Ben Shalom weighed in, recognizing the emotional pull of a comeback, but warning about the dangers. He stressed that if a fighter is financially secure, their health should come first. It's hard to say no as a promoter, Shalom said. But if you have enough money, you've got to protect your health. He also pointed out how hard it is for fighters to walk away, calling the thrill of the ring something many can't give up easily. Fighters are addicted to that buzz, he added. It's tough to replace it. Legendary promoter Bob Arum also voiced concern, urging Pacquiao to think about stepping away for good. Arum warned about the risks of long-term damage, referencing the struggles of Muhammad Ali in later life. He's over 40, Arum said. He needs to be careful. I'm really worried. Max Kellerman makes a captivating case for Manny Pacquiao as the greatest pound-for-pound boxer of all time. While acknowledging that Sugar Ray Robinson is often seen as the top contender, Kellerman's argument centers on 2 key factors: Pacquiao's extraordinary achievements across multiple weight divisions and the elite caliber of opponents he conquered during his prime. Pacquiao's career stands out for its sheer scope. He's the only boxer in history to claim world titles in 8 different weight classes, ranging from flyweight to light middleweight, a remarkable span of 39 pounds. This extraordinary feat highlights his incredible versatility and skill, overcoming size disadvantages to defeat larger, more powerful opponents. In contrast, Sugar Ray Robinson's dominance largely played out in just 2 weight classes, welterweight and middleweight. Though Robinson's record of 174 wins and 109 knockouts is legendary, his achievements were concentrated within a more limited weight range. Pacquiao's peak represents an unparalleled level of boxing excellence across diverse challenges. From 14,147 lbs to dominating top fighters, Manny Pacquiao's career reached its zenith during a period that also saw the
Don't shadow boxing like that.
Yeah, because it's lazy, right? Just kind of...
Yeah, when you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You
Right.
become a habit. When you
Right.
shadow boxing like...
Woo! Woo!
Like that.
The speed is still there. Woo!
tantalizing possibility of a showdown with Floyd Mayweather. Both fighters were in their primes, within the same weight class, fueling intense anticipation for the match. While Kellerman admits he favored Mayweather due to his natural size advantage, Pacquiao's remarkable ability to move up in weight and still hold his ground against elite opponents only strengthened his case for being the greatest pound-for-pound boxer. Pacquiao's continued success in the ring is a testament to his relentless work ethic and unyielding dedication. Even in his 40s, he trains with an intensity that often surpasses his earlier years. His routine is a blend of rigorous cardiovascular exercises, strength training, and technical drills. Notably, Pacquiao's commitment to fitness includes performing several thousand sit-ups daily, an approach he adopted after a body shot defeat in 1999, vowing to strengthen his midsection to prevent a repeat of that setback. This dedication reflects his resilience and determination. His training schedule is nothing short.
Also has a case for greatest fighter pound for pound who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, whoever else you want to mention, put Pacquiao's resume up to those guys. Bill James, the great baseball sabermetrician, had a way of ranking baseball players that I came across as a kid and thought, that's really smart. You have to rank them at their best and then also over the course of their careers. Because when you have that argument, are you talking about who accomplished the most or what heights did they reach? What peak did they reach? Take either for Pacquiao. Take his peak. Was it at 140 pounds when he obliterated Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and then Oscar De La Hoya, though that was at 147? Was that Pacquiao's peak? Because remember, that's when the Mayweather-Pacquiao hype actually reached fever pitch. Oh my God, these are two of the best fighters we've ever seen. And they're both in their primes, in the same weight class at the same time.
Of grueling, working 6 days a week with 2 training sessions on 3 of those days, morning and mid-afternoon. And even outside of his fight preparations, Pacquiao stays active, often playing up to 4 hours of basketball a day. His relentless pursuit of excellence both inside and outside the ring exemplifies the unmatched work ethic that has defined his career. Manny Pacquiao's relentless work ethic is a
Pacquiao is weird. Danny felt like a big brick. Pacquiao felt like a little brick. Okay? Now, the weird part is Pacquiao's hands just felt heavy. After the fight, I constantly was thinking, why did his fist feel like a rock? You know? It was like awkward, right? I was like, why did his fist feel so hard in the fight? You know? I was like, it was a little awkward. You know, I don't really care about that stuff that much. I mean, I could handle it. It wasn't devastating. Didn't really feel like plaster, but it felt like something. It felt like a rock. So I thought, like, does he do certain training? Does he do certain, you know, does he build up calluses? Does he have more dense bone density in his hands? Did they do some Asian stuff? What did they do? Who knows, right? And then looking at the picture, I was like, damn, you know what? Pacquiao wore them old school Mexican Reyes.
Testament to his belief that hard work and training leads to easier victories. As he once famously said, "I work hard so I can fight easy." This mindset not only keeps him in peak physical condition, but also serves as a source of inspiration for countless others, proving that age is no barrier to greatness when paired with the right discipline and determination. Max Kellerman presents a compelling argument for Manny Pacquiao being the greatest pound-for-pound boxer of all time. While acknowledging that Sugar Ray Robinson is often regarded as the top choice, Kellerman's case revolves around 2 main points: the sheer breadth of Pacquiao's accomplishments across numerous weight divisions and the caliber of fighters he conquered at his peak. Pacquiao's career stands out for its unparalleled scope. He is the only boxer in history to capture world titles in 8 different weight classes, ranging from flyweight to light middleweight, spanning a remarkable 39 pounds. This feat highlights his extraordinary adaptability and skill in overcoming size disadvantages when facing larger opponents. In contrast, Sugar Ray Robinson's dominance was largely confined to 2 weight classes, welterweight and middleweight. While Robinson's impressive record of 174 wins and 109 knockouts is legendary, his achievements were primarily concentrated in a narrower weight range. Pacquiao's prime likely peaked around the 14,147 lbs mark, where he dominated top fighters, showcasing his exceptional skills during a period when both he and his potential opponent, Floyd Mayweather, were in their prime within the same weight class. Kellerman notes that although he personally favored Mayweather at the time due to his natural size advantage, Pacquiao's ability to move up in weight and remain highly competitive with elite fighters only strengthens his case as one of the greatest. Manny Pacquiao's lasting dominance in the boxing world stands as a testament to his relentless training regimen and unwavering commitment. Even in his 40s, Pacquiao continues to push his limits, often training harder than he did in his prime. His routine incorporates intensive cardiovascular workouts, strength training, and technical drills, ensuring he stays in top form. His dedication to fitness is exemplified by his daily routine of performing several thousand sit-ups, a discipline he embraced after suffering a body shot defeat in 1999. Determined to strengthen his midsection and prevent a recurrence, this vow showcases his resilience and tenacity. Pacquiao's training schedule is nothing short of grueling, with 6 days of training each week, including double sessions of morning and mid-afternoon workouts on 3 of those days. Even outside of formal training camps, Pacquiao remains active, often playing up to 4 hours of basketball a day. This unrelenting work ethic embodies his belief that intense training makes fights easier. As he famously stated, "I work hard so I can fight easy." His commitment to hard work not only keeps him in peak physical shape, but also serves as an inspiration to many, proving that age is no obstacle to achieving greatness when paired with the right mindset and discipline.
He's an interesting guy, man, because he's so friendly.
Right.
You know, like even like when people are trash talking, he's like smiling, and then he gets in that ring.
Kick your
different dude.
Right.
Once he steps to that roast, like this is a whole different set of rules he's flying with.
Like Keith Thurman talking about you gonna crucify him and stuff like that, and he just
Ooh, don't say that. Yeah,
and got crucified.
Yeah, but he's
I wish you the best.
too.
Good luck in the fight.
Good luck.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned.